Well, here's my room at Pacific Cairns Hotel. Very nice. Sorry about the flashing lights. It's not flashing in real life, but it's just this camera. And apotheke. Should be using some of that, see what it's like. So there we go, very nice and clean. All smells very nice as well. And they give you some freebies or biscuits. And you've got coffee, teas there. Lovely stuff. Got a safe. That's big enough, it looks like, to store a laptop, which is always good. Some safes in hotels are really small, so it's always good to get a big safe. Got an iron. I never use that, as you know. I have a hairdryer, chest of drawers, and somewhere to put your suitcase, because I haven't packed it away yet. So, some just in case you get cold, but we are in Cairns, so I don't know why you would need something like that to wrap up warm. I don't think I'm going to be getting cold. Weird they didn't put anything on that wall. But anyway, that's a nice picture. Like that. And this is the balcony. So there you go, you can see already that is the casino. And this hotel, one of the best things about it is definitely the location. Because, well, you have the casino there, so if you like a bit of a flutter, then you're in luck, because it's meters away. But over here, if you want to go to the Great Barrier Reef, then you can see their harbour lights. Hopefully you can just make that out. But the building anyway in the centre of the screen, that basically, just beyond that, is the pier where all the tours go from, to go to the Great Barrier Reef and beyond, in fact, I've been told as well. And if you go left of the building, of the Pacific Hotel, then you keep going, just a little walk. I think it's about, I don't know, 300 metres, something like that. And you get to the Lagoon, a very popular place to go and swim, to relax, because you can't swim in the sea, it's too muddy. I shall show you that. And crocodiles, seeing as we're in Cairns, we're in tropical lands. So crocodiles, mud, people don't really mix. Right, let's head out. And let's go floor 3. I'll show you the swimming pool here just before we head out. Crocodile free, thankfully. The guest lounge is where I waited for ages because I couldn't check in till 2 p.m. Arrived at the hotel at 7 a.m. That was fun. Right, this is level 3 and the swimming pool is over here. Haven't been in the swimming pool yet, but hope to get in there at some point. So there we go. If you don't fancy the crocodiles, you can swim in there. Beautiful day. There we go. Not many people here at the moment. Right, let's head off. The Lagoon. So I definitely recommend this hotel. What I don't recommend is the Wi-Fi, which is terrible. It's okay in reception, and I say just okay. It's fairly slow in reception. But I'm on floor 6, and it's not very good. I can hardly get any signal. This is the guest lounge. This is where I waited for hours before my room became ready. I had my cases and everything. So, yeah, remember that if you do stay at this hotel, 2 p.m. is the check-in. You can leave your luggage here, but I had all sorts of bits and pieces and I didn't fancy walking with my rucksack too far, and it was very hot and humid when I arrived. Still hot and humid now. You can have breakfast down there and dinner, in fact. I shall show you that in a second. There's a bit of a boat. This is the main reception. You get all your various tours there. There's a vending machine. If you get thirsty or hungry at night, you can use that if you don't fancy walking to the shop. And Bushfire Bar and Grill, that's where you can have a really nice breakfast. There's a little advertisement for it, and it's down here on the ground level. They do a breakfast buffet, $25 per person. If you stay in the hotel though, it's only $20. There we go.
very popular with people that are staying at the hotel and with locals as well here in Cairns. Now let's head out this gorgeous day. I wonder how warm it is. Ooh, fairly warm. That heat hits you as soon as you get out. That's where I booked a lot of my excursions for this week, which you'll be able to see. So you can go to the Great Barrier Reef. I'm going to Hartley's today. You can also do Cairns, fabulous railway there, and you can do Daintree Rainforest. They are all booked, so you'll see all those trips on this channel. Probably a good time for me to say as well, if you haven't hit the like yet, please do hit the like. I do appreciate that. It helps me more than you know, trust me. And subscribe as well. It's absolutely free, won't cost you a penny, can't beat free. So yeah, subscribe, and you'll see then, if you hit the notification bell, any future videos I have, as soon as they go on to the channel, you'll see them come up and you can watch at your leisure. So yeah, and I appreciate everyone that's done all those things already. Fantastic. I'm amazed anyone watches, to be honest. But hopefully we're giving you an insight into what this trip's like in various places in Australia. There's still plenty to go, trust me. Right, now where's that lagoon? What an absolutely amazing day. I'm going to cross the road here, and we're nearly at the lagoon. One thing I will say is, well, there's a lot of pigeons here, but at night from the hotel, I'd like there to be more double glazing, because you can hear every single animal outside. Lots of bats, I get lots of fruit bats here, and all the birds and the pigeons. Oh, they go absolutely mad at night. So I think earplugs may be essential. I'm going to try that tonight. So those shells there that you can see in the distance on the ground, very arty, that marks the start of the lagoon. How about that? Very popular place, this. And I swam in there yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. What a way to relax. People sunbathing around the edges and then swimming there. The one thing I will say about that is, if you do come to the lagoon, definitely do not dive in at any point. There are signs everywhere anyway, because it is not deep enough. So you will have a nasty accident if you just dive in head first. Not recommended. Everywhere they have these signs. And as you can see from that, you definitely cannot dive in. So there we go. And they've got those signs everywhere. Hopefully people read them. They've got the wheel here as well. The Reef Eye, they call it here. Actually quite small as Ferris wheels go. That seagull there, I think, just wanting someone to open some chips. Now, I mentioned why this lagoon is here, because you can't swim in the sea because it's too muddy and there are crocodiles. And if I just spin the camera over here, that is why. I can't see any crocodiles, but I reckon they're there. And very muddy, as you can see. It's not the best of beaches, so not nice anyway. So that is why they put the lagoon here for everyone. And it's free, don't need to pay anything. Fairly big, so you can get room to yourself, and you don't have to brave the mud or the crocs. Apparently at night you can see their eyes lots of them. They like to stalk their prey, of course, and I'm hoping not to be one of them. I've always loved the 5 fish that are here with their fountains. And whenever there's a special occasion, they normally dress those fish in various styles. Just through the trees there, that's my hotel, the Pacific, and we've just checked out the Lagoon, which is down in that direction, just a few metres away. And on my left here, this is a really nice park, and they do all sorts of events in this park. This is Fogarty Park, hopefully I'm saying that right. I've seen them do lots of keep fit as well, where everyone can join in if they like. People are on the stage, a bit like a Joe Wicks kind of thing. But yeah, this is Fogarty Park. And over on the far side of this park, which isn't that far away, it's not a very big park, that's where the Reef terminal is, and where all the boats go to the Great Barrier Reef and beyond. So as you can see, that's how good a location this is, the Pacific. Now, today's trip is to Hartley's Crocodile Adventures. So we are going to get close to some crocodiles today, hopefully safely. In fact, I'm sure it'll be safe because I've been there before. And we need to meet outside the casino. And of course we know where that is, very close to the hotel. Just through that tree, over on the other side. And it's the front entrance we've got to wait in. So I'm going to make my way over there now so we don't miss the bus. Just before I get the bus, I'm going to head over to the Reef terminal, because I heard yesterday that there are a couple of cruise ships in. And when I went there last night, it was all very quiet. Nice brewery there though. But yeah, a couple of cruise ships. Apparently into the Cairns port. It's a very popular port. So we'll go and check them out. See what they are. I think one of them's a Carnival. And there's a smaller one. I say smaller, they're all enormous. I've still never been on a cruise ship. Have you been on a cruise ship? Have you been many times or just been the once? What did you think of it? Is it a good experience? Or do you feel like it's a prison? Do let me know. And if you had good experiences or bad experiences of them. Because I would like to try a cruise. So that's the main building there, where you go and check in if you're going to the Great Barrier Reef or beyond, if you're on some kind of tour. And then when you've got all your tickets and all that sorted, you go to your allotted time to Cairns Marlin Marina, which is just here. And hopefully you get a nice day like today. It's not too strong winds, so today is perfect if you're going to the Reef. I believe tomorrow isn't so good. We've booked specifically for Saturday, and today is Tuesday, because Saturday is very low winds and should be great weather, fingers crossed. So there is a cruise ship in, and it is a Carnival. Got to say that the Cairns port is beautifully done. It's such a pretty port. They've put all the palm trees and everything. It's almost a little bit like Miami, obviously smaller, but very pretty. I'd argue maybe prettier than Miami. One of these speedboats are out. word just sprung out at me there. Cassowary. A beautiful bird that flew from the tablelands to the coast. Colours of the bird were blue, red and white. Today the cassowary is black from the mud and why they lost the power of flight. And they're also very dangerous. In the Daintree rainforest though, there are quite a few of them. Never seen one in the wild. There we go, the Carnival Splendour is in port. I've just taken a photo for people that have just got off the ship and they've been on it for 5 nights. And I think it's a 9-night journey they said they were on. And they said it's beautiful. The Carnival Splendour. Great place for a bite to eat, cup of coffee, Wharf Wine Cafe. And I'll tell you what, that cruise ship knew where to stop. Right outside Hemingway's Brewery, who do a happy hour between $5 and $7 for a schooner. I know that because I went there last night. You have to take advantage of good prices, don't you? Quite expensive alcohol in Australia, normally $14 or so for a pint. I think it's just over £7, £7.50 maybe. So when you get a $7 happy hour, which is what, about £3.50, a bit more, not bad at all. But there, the Carnival Splendour. I think it leaves this evening, it's just here all day, so that people can enjoy Cairns. You definitely know how big these ships are, the size of them, just by walking alongside. It's taken me minutes to get to this point from the end. Absolutely mad. They're like floating cities, aren't they? Let's go and see what that other ship is in port. And the other ship is the Scenic Eclipse. Smaller, but still very impressive. Wouldn't mind owning that. I was always told that bigger ships have more stabilisation. The smaller ships, you can get seasick easier. Don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comments. So there we go, Scenic Eclipse here at Cairns Cruise Terminal, and that's the Carnival Splendour. Right, that's my cruise ship spotting. Now I need to get on this tour because 15 minutes it leaves for Hartley's Crocodile Adventures. So let's get out of here. See what I mean about the size of these ships. I'm walking now at pace and it's going to take me some time to even get the length of the ship. Lots of people getting on the coaches, working out of their way. Made of bronze. I still love the fact that that cruise ship has stopped right outside Hemingway's Brewery. Fantastic. It's not happy hour yet though, they'll have to wait for that.